Yo, what's up guys, JBH here and welcome back to Madden NFL 18, where today we have a Week 13 matchup against the Panthers. This is a huge game, probably the biggest game of the season so far. It is an NFC South divisional rivalry that's gone back ages now, and it's just built up throughout the years. We managed to get the win in real life in the first game of this series back at I think it would have been like week 3 or something. I can't remember. I think it was week 3, but unfortunately on our season we lost out, so it's time for redemption against the Panthers. Massive game. Without any further ado, we'll jump straight in and see if we can get the win at home. So unfortunately I haven't been able to do too much training this week due to the Ashes being on. I've been so time consumed playing that, as it is a 5-day test. Even though I'm doing technically what would be half of it, it's just so much so much cricket. It takes up a lot of time. So going into this game a little bit unprepared, but nonetheless we have a great team behind us. We have Breeze back after last week, and looks good so far.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a very good defense. The Saints are the least scored on team in the league, and they'll be up against a Panthers offense that will need to rise to the occasion.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers.
Alright, so we'll be defending straight up. Get a good kickoff here to start this game.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, and none other than Cam Newton.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across.
That was ridiculous. I don't know why I didn't get the tackle. I guess I probably tackled too early, to be honest.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them,
I think I went and changed players, but I went to ball hawk it instead, or strafe it instead of intercepting it. So
yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
My mistake, as I said, lack of preparation.
And he's got it.
Exhibit A.
Cam's going to run the option right, and he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. A shotgun snap for Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to get this all the way down.
Wow, that was a big play.
35. He got 29 yards.
Should expect it from
time.
Olsen, though.
Well,
Seems to be Newton's
They
favorite.
didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems
Yep,
like
stopping
they had
around.
something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And running
Yep,
room
you ain't
scarce
going
here. He's
nowhere.
gonna be stopped in his tracks at the line of
So,
scrimmage.
if you guys didn't just notice, we actually get Mark Ingram back next week, which is a huge help. So, I mean, Melvin Kamara is probably one of the best running backs in the league right now in real life. But it's always good to have the power man in it.
They come in hungry,
Such a good
mean, and confident.
player to
They
have
think
on
that
like the
no
red
one can
zone
block them.
offense.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go. Let's see if we can close them out.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Oh my God, he had it in his hand.
I guess the good news for them.
How was
now
that not
is
an
4th
interception?
down.
It's a great job.
All right,
by
so
the
we'll get the
secondary.
block.
When
It'll be
I
a huge
watch
field
them,
goal.
They remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Oh, he got it though.
Goes
Good kick.
is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
So he kept him to a field goal after a couple big plays there, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
It's all right.
And he'll take
26
this
yard
one
line.
near the
That's all right.
25, call it the 26-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Leading him out, one of the all-time greats. Hard to believe in his 17th season now, Drew Brees.
His numbers are big time, but what really impresses me about Drew Brees, his consistency. 37 touchdown passes in 2016. His 9th consecutive season with 30 or more touchdown passes. That's an NFL
All right,
record.
come on, lads.
And he moved
Let's
past
get this
Dan
off to a
Marino
good
last
start.
year into 3rd place on the NFL's all-time passing yardage list.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. It's brought in.
All right,
here
nice
by
gain,
Willie
nice
Snead.
gain.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, I'm going to go that run.
I think
I
defensively
like that
you're
run.
okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the
Keep
catch.
going, keep going. Alvin Kamara with another first down. There it is.
They have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
All right, we're going a little bit deeper
So
on
many
this
teams
one.
want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Oh, wow, that was way out of there.
Incomplete. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Poor throw from Drew.
Let's get a quick look at the Saints offense.
Michael Thomas emerged from Ohio State as a mature route runner and a guy with tremendous ball skills downfield. But as one veteran New Orleans Saints player told me last year, his best attribute,
All right,
he
cross
cares
drags,
so
I like
much
this play.
about the game and is all about winning.
Especially
no matter
Fleener
what they
in
need him
tight.
to do on the field,
Come on,
he's willing
let's
to go
get
get it done.
first.
Brees will try again on 2nd down.
Nothing.
Pressure comes in. He's
Nothing
brought
open.
down.
That was
It's a
the
Panther
perfect
sack.
defensive play right there.
Mario Addison. He's the one to get him. And
Nothing
that's
I could do on that one.
number 7 for him on the year.
Look, Carolina had a number of issues last year, and that's
Come
why
on,
they
Kobe,
slumped
get
to
open.
6 and 10 after a Super Bowl appearance. The pass rush wasn't a problem for them. They still got to the quarterback.
Wow.
47 total sacks. That
Blocked
was just
twice.
one behind Arizona, who led the league.
All right,
I
so we're
think
going to
the
have to punt
biggest
it,
issue for
lads.
them,
Pretty
young
disappointing
corners,
there.
they gave up a
Just
lot of
all
big
over us
plays.
on defense.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
get it as far
He
downfield
was
as
only asked to
possible.
punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was
That go in, damn.
bounce, didn't get it. That
Should have gone into the corner. I knew I should have gone into the corner. Never ever punted straight. Not with freaking Morstead.
Fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long
Not sure if
field
it's right or
goal to do
left-footed, but whichever leg he has and uses.
Today's game are so
Sends
good
that ball
and so
miles
skilled
downfield.
and hit from distances that we almost
Not
have to
enough
take
trust
them
in
for
him there.
granted,
All right.
and we can't do that. That's
Second
a
drive
long
now for
field
Panthers.
goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here.
Why did that change to the complete wrong
yards
person?
is the pick up there for number 17.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
I wish that would have been a hit stick. I think it may have been, but
He really
poor
does,
hit
and the
stick
best
if it
part
was.
about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
Look at me, I
think he
changed the
had
complete wrong
read,
person.
figured out where the blitz
I went
was
to
coming from, and
Kikaha
went to a
because I
secondary
wanted to get
target
that
for a
dive
really
before
nice
he got
game.
away. And then dove with the wrong person. Alright. First down here, come on.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 2 receiving.
So Deuce is wild, huh?
Absolutely.
Probably should have gotten 2 checks for this game, right? 1 for the running backs, 1 for the wide receivers. Could carry home a nice little pile of cash.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
All right, so
later
we're up
on.
to third down now, 3rd and 4. It's a short gain. It'll be interesting to see what they do here.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Out of the gun, Newton.
Oh, did he drop it? Wow, no, he got it. Fuck, damn it.
Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I
Yep.
thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
All right, thunder
The
smoke.
offense lining up
See if
first
we
and
can-
10.
We really need a turnover here because I don't want to let him get to the freaking field goal range already.
Newton gonna hand it off to McCaffrey.
Yes.
And he got blown up.
Minus
Losing
3 yards. Look at that. He's got
yardage
5
back at the
rushes and only 2
44.
yards.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Come on,
And the
Saints.
offense will be looking to
Let's
get
get
at
this
least
done.
some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne.
It's all right. They only
And
just
a
got back
minimal
to the
gain here as he's
well,
up to about the 47
yeah, 3rd and 10.
line.
All right.
2 yards gets
Come
them
on,
back to
3rd
where they
down
started,
and
but
10.
now
Let's get this.
3rd and 10.
Let's get this ball back
Well,
on
they
the
didn't get a
offense.
whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Got him. I read it. I read it. Oh my gosh, was there anyone to read it?
At the 46.
That is why we
It'll be a
kept him
gain
there.
of 8
All right.
yards, and it'll
4-2.
be
They'll
4th
punt it here.
down.
It'll be tough field position. We'll see if we can get a return here. That was his only option though, Newton. He couldn't put it anywhere. I think everyone was pretty much covered.
Andy Lee, 3-time All-Pro on to punt. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn.
Come on, New Orleans.
And the win last week punted 4
that should
times
go
as
out,
this
yeah.
one's
All
away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, so we kept it to 3.
New Orleans. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here.
Kept him to no score on that drive, but we need to get a score on this drive. It can't go pointless 2 drives in a row.
Don't necessarily
Alright,
mind
come
that.
on lads, get open
Didn't
for
turn
me.
it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Oh, I threw it away, come on.
Too strong.
Come on,
They get
Madden.
there and
I
take
threw
him
that away
down.
ages ago.
Charles Johnson.
All he had to do was
in
just
there to get
throw
him.
it towards the
And that's
sideline.
sack
There was a
number
freaking receiver
12
right
for him
there.
on the year. This is a nice little stretch he's putting
That
together.
sucks.
Remember, 3 sacks last week.
And now he's off to the races in this
I mean,
game.
look, they're all
because he
covered. The
thinks,
coverage
okay, that's
is
the
too
start of
obvious
something
there.
big because he's in
Could've-
a
I
zone. He's locked
went to
in.
go to the
So
guy on the
offensively, you've got to
sideline
occupy
and can't
it.
see
Maybe
who it
even
is from
run the
here,
ball
but-
at him as opposed to passing it, so he can't just pin his ears back and rush
Look,
the quarterback.
it's just he'd already like gone past the motion that you would let go. I don't get it. Just let go of the ball, man. Now we're way backed up. We're gonna be looking for Kamara here. Oh, that's the end of the first.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits 000. And time is up on the first quarter. 3-0 is our score. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long
here
to
we
start
go.
things out.
God, I'm going to need some protection on this play.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And it's caught. Kobe
That's right.
Fleener. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And after
Alright,
that
3rd and
completion,
6
you can
is
understand
doable.
why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
To throw is Breeze.
Get it! Oh my
Incomplete.
God,
He had
dude!
his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
Fuck!
But it's now 4th down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is
That
playing with some
sucks.
confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Thomas Moore.
Alright, now
now.
just
On
gonna
for
kick it
his
straight because
second
we're nowhere
punt. He'd
near
take a repeat of his
as what we
first.
were last time.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 20. And that's going to go
wow.
in the books as
Damn, I wanted a hit stick on that one.
55-yard punt. Well done.
Had the
And
other guy get in the
Panthers will
way.
take over now,
Whenever you
1st
can
and
hit
10.
stick a punt returner,
We'll
it is
remind
so
you,
likely
coming
you're
up
going to
later
get
tonight,
a
we got a good NFC battle. The Eagles and
fumble
Seahawks
or
from
something like
Seattle,
that.
coverage starting at 8:30 Eastern. And tomorrow we'll put a bow on Week 13 with an AFC North matchup between the Steelers
Alright, no score
and the
again.
Bengals from
Quick 3 and
Cincinnati.
out.
A hard-hitting battle right there.
Not good. Just can't get anything done.
Now Newton on 1st down.
Wow, no. Oh my
Outside
God,
by
hit him.
Benjamin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
I don't know why. I keep changing and trying to get the
They got
interception,
18
but
yards out of that
it's
one,
just
and it gets them a new set of
running straight through them.
downs.
I don't know. Like, usually it just... Like, I have an assist on that helps me just get to the ball. Like, makes it a little bit more realistic. Get there, get there.
McCaffrey on the counter.
There, yes.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and
Alright.
it'll bring up a 2nd and
Still
9.
no gains on the ground.
Well, he
I think
hasn't
we should
made
just
much of
play a
an
little bit
impact in the
more
running game thus far.
coverage.
And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And
I
he
don't know why they
stopped
keep going to the
immediately
ground.
there.
It's obviously not working.
Back-to-back stops make it
If you can tell my quiet voice, it's actually 1 o'clock in the morning here in Australia, so
play, but that's what we have.
girlfriend's sleeping in the house, so
How
I've got
about
to be
the
quiet.
range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his
Getting
way into the inside and
enough trouble
making that
from the
play
Panthers
happen.
right now.
No gain for the
Definitely don't
offense,
want a
big play for the
angry girlfriend.
defense.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton.
Yes, there it is.
Over the middle.
All right, so we'll get the ball back.
Shy of midfield at the 48.
It's a defensive matchup right now, I must
To
admit.
a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Andy Lee now. As he'll
Alright,
kick
we'll
it
get
away for
another.
the second time.
Well, hopefully we get a 20-yard start. Definitely don't want to be backed up in my end zone here.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
All right. Ted Guinness need.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Sneed it is.
Brought in left side
Get over
by
that first. Did we
Sneed.
get there?
And he'll be brought down right
Inches.
at the 30 here.
Yeah.
10
All right,
yards
so
on
just
the
power
pickup
this one
there, and
over.
It'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
All right, here we go. I'll go inside zone.
on second down, Kamara.
No, oh my
And
God,
he
I meant to
went
run straight.
nowhere.
Why the
He'll lose
fuck did I
yardage
run
back to the
sideways?
29.
God
It'll be a
damn,
loss
that's
of a
an epic
yard,
fail.
and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
We all have habits.
on,
We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
All right, here we got it that time.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out of the passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
Angle smash, I like this one. I haven't been as effective using this play than what I was on Madden 17. Give it a go.
Breeze now on first down.
And it is.
Dump it underneath to his running
Oh my God,
back
what else I
complete.
do? I meant to
He
protect the
goes
ball and I
for
tried
18
hurdling these
there
guys
as the
instead.
drive will continue.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Alright, come on, Kobe, get over.
Breeze now on first down. And
Held on to it.
pops
Oh,
free.
as
The
if,
collision
man.
there
I
jarred
possession
the ball
catch that
loose and
shit.
brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact.
Alright, come on, Alvin. Show me your worth on the game, not just in real life. Oh, I like that gap. Show me that gap
Back
right
to the
there.
ground.
Show me
It's
that gap right
Kamara.
there.
And
Oh,
it's
no
a
fumble!
And it's picked up by the
Oh,
Panthers.
no! As
These
if,
guys are going to
man.
get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And the attention now shifts to Kelvin Benjamin. Second quarter here, he has only one catch, but they have the lead. You got to think, though, he's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes
Man, that was so unlucky. Our first drive, we were starting to get some decent yardage on, and
right
we
now,
get
with them losing,
turnover.
they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
Well, so far, just the single catch. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, they were eventually going to get one run that broke through, and there it is. Just
another
can't
good run there for a
this
guy
is
who,
so
remember,
unlucky.
on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's
Come
locked
on, I don't
in
want
and
to
wants
lose
to get it
again
done
to
a
the
second
Panthers.
time.
Stupid.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back.
Lightning never strikes twice.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Newton now on second down. And a hit.
Oh, he's dropped it. All right, cool. All right, so we're actually 3rd and 11. Come on.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
It's 3rd and long. We can get a turnover here. Or not a turnover. If we can just get the ball back, that'll be
Don't forget,
awesome.
coming up at
Just
halftime,
get a
we'll take
field
you to
goal in this
Orlando
half.
and Larry Ridley. Larry will
Some
have the
points.
highlights of this first half, but he won't have touchdowns because we haven't had
this is
any
risky.
to this
This is
point.
so
There's still
risky.
time, though, partner.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Newton.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
I'm sorry, but how's that not a fumble? Like, what the fuck was that?
Well, that went right out the window there. He was
Alright, well,
harassed.
we get the ball back and we don't have to use a timeout, so I guess it's alright, but it would have been nice. Oh, they're going for... Of course they're going for
So
it.
now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt.
Yeah, absolutely
And
no
this
chance.
kick is
What a
not going
waste.
to be close. It's well short, well
Well,
right to boot.
now we're starting on
And
the
this score will
49-yard line.
stay
Wow, that was a
where it is.
really stupid decision
And
from
that's
them,
the
but
risk of the long
take it.
field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up
Alright.
good field position.
And
double
that
stance.
gives them
Here
one
we
more
go.
opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of
Come on,
halves.
On first down, Breeze.
Oh
Couldn't
no,
quite
hit,
hold
fuck's
it. Got
sake.
hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked
Guys,
defensively is
hold
that
on
they've
to the
shown a
ball
lot
for
of different
me.
looks here in the first half. They come
Should've just
after them,
taken
they
the
sat
possession
back.
catch.
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's
I
why
should
they
have
haven't
trusted
had
my
much
offensive
success
line
on the
there. It looks like they
scoreboard.
all got the blocks pretty well covered. Saints under, I like this
Second
one.
down now after the incompletion.
Come on, guys.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by Snead
All right,
over
come
the
on.
middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Fuck, I'm lined up without a running back, aren't I? Shit. Oh my god. Saints go whip. Fuck it, let's do it.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Catch it! What the fuck are you
Fires
doing?
one, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot
All
any
right, well, we'll
tendency
go
here
for
on
it.
this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
Come on, guys.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They run. It's Kamara.
Oh, yes, we got it. Yes. All right, let's go. Come on. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able
got
to
2
keep
yards.
the feet in bounds.
Pointless, but...
They'll get a couple yards on
Oh,
that
come
one.
on, there. We don't need a
That'll make
booth
this
review for a
second
play like
down.
that.
All right, say it with me
Who gives
now.
a shit?
A lot of different
I'm
words
just
we
gonna
come
skip
up
through this
with.
shit.
Maybe go back and forth
That's
after
fine.
that play, getting his toes tapped.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Alright,
Looks
who
like the
cares? 2
defense
yards
in
lost.
press
Big
coverage
whoop.
here.
Alright, going long here. Oh my gosh, look at that.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze.
Oh, come on, Kobe,
There,
man.
a nice hit. Jars
Why am
the
I not...
ball
Oh, I
free
should
and
have...
brings up
Possession
3rd
catch.
down.
He kind of
Shit,
forced
let's
that
do
one
it.
there,
Come
didn't
on,
he? It's
lads.
almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through
feel like
progressions. He wanted to
it's
go to his
play.
top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react
Oh,
very
come
quickly to the thrown
on.
football.
And
In front of him,
incomplete.
Drew.
The contact made the ball
Alright, it's
roam
gonna be a
free and
massive
brings
field
up
goal.
4th down.
57
That's a
yards.
first down
Alright,
if he
let's
holds
do
up,
it.
but you saw the contact,
give it a
able
go.
to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free.
Get
'Cause
there,
if he
come
had
on,
caught
get there,
that
get there,
past
get
the
there, get there,
sticks,
get
first
there.
down.
Oh, it's too short, that's
Has the
it.
carry. It does not. It's no good.
Oh,
and
they
this
got
score will stay right where it
46
is.
fucking seconds.
And this is one of the risks you run
Should've
when you
just gone
attempt a
for it.
long field
Yeah.
goal. If you miss, the defense
God,
takes
again,
over
no
the spot of the
points. Not
placement.
one single
So now
point
they've got
play.
a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
What the
Set up the
fuck
screen
is
to
that? Come on,
McCaffrey.
Madden,
And
that's
he'll be
fucking
brought down
stupid.
at the 48-yard line. Now the Panthers going to
fucking
use
stupid.
the first of their
Jesus.
timeouts as they stop it here with just under
What the
40
fuck was
ticks
that?
to go in this first half.
Come on, Orleans. Oh, come
Now
on,
flags
dude. What
will
are you
come in. I think
doing?
this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Fuck's sake.
Unfortunate defense.
Jumpy on the right side
We
of
could
the
have had him
line.
in so much.
Sometimes when you're on the
I just
end,
couldn't get
a
close
little bit
enough to
farther
get,
away
because I
from the
know it's
ball,
Cam
any
Newton.
type
He's
of
a big
movement
man.
will
You know,
get
it's
you the
hard to
jump,
take him
and
down.
that's
You really
exactly
need to
what
be
happened
close. You
there.
can't just dive on him.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back,
Shit, we
McCaffrey.
didn't get a field goal
The
here.
Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
This is so
As the clock will
stupid.
stop with
How did he
34
turn around and
seconds
just
to go before
loft that
halftime.
full bullet pass? Fucking hell. Alright, here we go. Come on, let's get a turnover, lads.
On 1st down, Newton.
That's
Looking
way
left
out of bounds.
sideline, incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but
Come
his
on, guys.
shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Come on, what's wrong with
Now it's
that?
Newton. And avoids the contact by sliding. 7 yards on the play. And just like
I timed
it's
that
3rd
freaking
down.
power move on
The
that guy
Panthers
so
on 3rd
good, and I
down.
still can't
just
break
1
it.
for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey.
Got him
And
down,
he
he'll
gets
get a
the
first.
down here as he's
Probably take a
taken
field
down
goal
at
here.
the 24. And they'll burn the
Yeah,
timeout
all right.
with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Oh, I blocked it.
It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. And
Yes.
it's live football.
Wow. Alright,
And when
let's
it
chuck
all
a Hail
comes
Mary
together,
for
you get the field
funsies.
goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up. Everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Wow,
And this
okay.
one is incomplete. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando.
Wow, what a score at halftime, 3-0.
He's got our EA Sports
God.
halftime report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get you caught up on all the highlights from the first half. Both the Saints and the Panthers have very low rushing totals. It has not been an effective part of either team's game plan, and you wonder if either side will give a more concerted
38 passing
effort
yards
to
in
run
one
in the second half.
one half.
All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Saints on offense, first quarter winding down. Johnson getting the QB for the sack. This ends up as a loss of 7. First and 10. Completion will be made here to a wide open man. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 47-yard line. Saints would later turn it over on a fumble. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the
Alright, so we're going to get the ball back.
Let's hand it back over to
Return
Brandon
it
and
left.
Charles. Brandon.
Hopefully they kick it that
So
way.
both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going
Of course
again here
they
in
are.
quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I don't know what a freaking taking a knee button is. I can't find it anywhere. Probably all laughing at me right now and how stupid
They'll go
that
on offense
is,
first
but
here to
I
begin the
literally
third
cannot
quarter.
find it anywhere.
They're
I don't
down
know
here,
what
but
number,
very
what
much in
button
this
it is.
game. What's the tonality
Right.
of the coaches' talk when a game is within striking
Mesh it
distance
up,
like
my
this
favorite
at
play.
intermission?
Seems to
Typically,
be the
what
most
they're
effective
doing
one
is
on Madden
emphasizing
18.
the things that went
For me
well in
anyway.
the first half and wanting more
Maybe
of
get
that.
open for me, get
Sure,
open.
you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
Oh, he got there! He got there! Oh,
And
yes!
Out of bounds up past the 45. A very
There's that
solid
position
gain of
catch we've been looking for all
27.
game.
I know they don't have rally caps in football, but Drew Brees will probably put one on right now. This is not the normal Drew Brees
Look at that.
performance that we're
Slide
used to
them
seeing.
feet.
No,
boy.
he's such a yardage guy.
Good
I mean, he
play.
lives on yardage, and this is rare.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's a guy who's been over 5,000 yards in his career in a single season. He knows how to sling it.
Short
Let's see if he
game
can get something
sneak.
done before this one is over.
Oh, let's go.
To throw, it's Breeze. Snead's got it.
Alright.
And he'll get it
Gain
out
2
to
yards.
midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in
Oh,
midfield.
oh,
at
3
the
yards,
50.
alright, that's alright.
The completion good for 3
Yes.
and it's second down.
I agree.
Decent chunk of yardage
Put this
still
one on
left
the
here.
ground.
2nd and 7.
Look at that, if we can wrap around.
On the counter, here's Kamara.
Oh, no, get through there. Oh, press the
And able to
freaking
push
button.
his way forward here for a good little
Alright,
gain.
so it'll be 3rd and 3.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the
Put this one on
4-yard
the ground
pickup
again.
brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
Flood.
But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the
Oh,
same
God,
play
this is so the
again,
wrong
continue
play.
to move the ball on the ground,
Kobe, get
or you
open
can decide to
ball
throw
there.
the ball now because usually you have
Or
the
we can
defense
go
back on its heels.
downfield to Ted Ginn Jr. and
He
boom!
goes down, but not before getting
I think
this
we fooled the
inside
defense with that play.
25. Well, they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They
here we
look
go,
like
lads.
a
This is
different
good.
team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Straight up the guts, Josh, come on.
From
High
the
snap.
shotgun now, here's
Although
an
we're going to
inside
power
deal.
through. Oh, sat down.
Big hit.
6 yards for an opening
Down
rush.
Sideways. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make
Alright,
it
down to the
2nd and
19-yard
4.
line.
They've definitely
2nd and
established
4.
a rhythm on this drive,
Put this one
moving
in
the
the
ball
air.
quite well. And big man with
Right,
football
strike, come
is
on,
an
let's
integral
go.
part of the whole thing.
Come on, don't get sacked. Please don't get sacked.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, and it's a TD. And it's a TD. That protection, though. Well done, guys. Alright, finally, after no points in the first half, first drive, we're up by 7.
Able to cash in for 6. Coming into the year, Breeze, 465 touchdown passes, add another one to the total.
You know, it's funny, I just talked with his college head coach, and he told me that when Drew was a sophomore at Purdue, they weren't sure he was truly the starter, even though he started the opening game, and he made a play early in that one where the coach got on the headset and told the rest of the staff, well, fellas, we found our quarterback. Now we got to make sure we find the rest of our team.
Breeze hasn't looked back since.
All right, there it is. Lutzy gets the point after.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Good kick. Oh, that is a good kick.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Come on, guys.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
It said kickoff left.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Yeah, because some teams script to start a half.
It'd be stupid if they keep going to the ground.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker.
Yes. I literally just called it.
To give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
All day, mate, all day.
A yard there, and now second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up the blocking assignments.
Blocked by his own player. It's 3rd and 13.
This
is good. Come on, guys.
It's a loss of 2. Now
one more stop.
Down.
They're obviously going to go downfield
when you're
with this
not
one.
winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running.
And he can't keep it in.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play.
Come on,
the pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now it's Ginn. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Damn.
Nice job.
All right, we got past the 20 there. That's all right.
On the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective.
No turnovers.
What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Look at Thomas here. Thomas
what he
looks good.
saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter?
I could have tried Thomas downfield. Oh, don't tell me this is true again. It can't be again. No way.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there.
Looks fine.
Like nobody open.
Must have
now
been someone else.
Down.
Yeah, I'm going to run this one.
So they're still at the original
I could have gone downfield to
here.
Thomas, but I don't want to get an interception in this part of the field. Try and go up the guards, though. Stiff arm. He's still on his feet, and I think he got the first.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make
13 inches. All right, power it over. Come on, lads.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Look at that stiff arm.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 30.
Line and more.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
3rd and inches, his turnaround, hand it to the big guy and let him
controlling the game now. We got the lead.
A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Damn, I should have juked or something. That was stupid.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position.
Keep it on the ground.
There, some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash,
I
go
agree.
past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
I feel like I can feel a blitz coming. I'm probably going to go that one. Yeah, definite blitz coming here. Come on.
Now they'll throw with Breeze.
I couldn't get rid of it. Fuck.
And down he goes.
I literally, as soon as I could, I pressed X, and then fuck's sake. And then it didn't throw it, so I went to press it again and couldn't get rid of it quick enough. Fuck's sake.
Quick and in a hurry.
Look, he's wide open.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened
wide
fast
open
and
there.
a big sack.
God, so many people wide open. Gosh, what was the running back? Was that Kamara? God, man, you got to pick up the block.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Come on, guys. Need some protection on this one. Oh, no.
And
fuck,
now
that's just
whistles
making it
and a
worse.
flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Yep, that was my fault. Oh, wait, no. It's defense.
Lancy on the left side of the line.
All right, that helps a little bit.
I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up.
This is it. Come on,
to get
Kobe.
a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
On third and long, it's Breeze.
Oh, he had it. Fuck, he had it.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
God, he had it. All right, it's all right.
Coverage there,
Punt
and
it off.
both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Around the NFL, third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
Yes.
Now you saw the score.
Oh wow, I thought that was the. I can't see the touch.
There.
I thought it was a
A couple of touchdown
that was the end zone. I thought it rolled over the end zone. It wasn't. So we got a. Man, that's an awesome punt.
Carolina getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board.
All right, here we go. Come on, guys. Let's get a safety here.
Relax, try to figure out what is working and call more of that.
All right.
And he'll take this forward only up
get
to
a couple.
about the 7. Give him 3
Staying
on
over
first
though.
down.
Still get a safety
It'll
here.
set up a 2nd and 7.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. Again, they run.
Oh yes. Oh, they're down on the 1.
6 yards. And it's
Fuck,
third
what a
down.
tackle. That was. I think that was my user control player as well.
Really didn't adopt much from the
All right,
college
come on,
game,
guys. This is good.
But one
This is
thing
good.
that has crept in there is
All right,
spreading
gotta
things
blitz
out,
when you're on the
opening
1-yard line.
things up.
Gotta blitz.
Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
Third and long. It's Newton.
There.
And this one complete.
Oh,
Inside to Funches.
damn.
And he gets it up
All right,
to
well,
the
we couldn't get the
10-yard
safety,
line
but
here.
we got the stop, so we should have awesome field possession on this play.
Here's Andy Lee now.
He's kicking
been
from his own end
terrific
zone.
so
Come on.
far.
That's a boomer.
Here's Ginn. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
Wow. What a play. Alright, up to 48. This is good. If we can get a field goal, just points, then we can go into the fourth quarter, and just time waste our way through that. Just chew that clock down. Alright, here we go, lads.
Trailing at halftime, they've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a one-possession lead, looking to expand that now. And able to break one
right,
tackle, but then quickly brought down.
4 yards,
A gain
that's
of
alright.
4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
End of the
They're
third.
not going to get to the line to run another
We have a lead
play,
by
so
4.
we will switch ends as the third quarter has come
Still
to a
kept
close.
the
We'll return with more after
Panthers
this.
scoreless
This
in the
is
last
the
2
NFL,
quarters, so this is good.
and it's on EA
Good performance from the defense.
Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Come on, Josh.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy
probably won't
carrying
be
the
reading
ball. And that's what you have in this spot.
Pass.
Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
Now Breeze looking left side and completing it to Thomas.
Oh, why did I run out? My
Picks
God.
up the first
Could have probably almost had a TD there if I'd stayed in.
That one good for
Again, they
16.
did not
The
read the
drive will
rush,
continue.
the play in the air.
Just
So
sit on it here, could they? Had to
this is
throw the
good.
ball on
This is
third
good
down.
play calling
Got
so
the big
far.
completion in the pickup. Fresh set
Been
of
struggling
downs.
on the
Now they gotta feel great.
And defensively,
first half, but
backbreaker.
the second half we were a lot better on offense. I don't think we would have got to the touchdown, but we would have gone a lot further if I'd controlled my guy a little bit better.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to find his way
it's good
forward
yardage.
here for a modest gain.
All we need is a field goal, and it makes it a 2-score game.
2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's complete to Snead.
Do we get that? Oh!
And he's
On the
brought
one.
down
Oh, no,
for a
fuck.
good gain.
He's injured. Shit, we cannot lose Snead. Snead or Ginn,
Now,
we
after the
cannot
completion,
lose
we're
them as
gonna
wide
get a timeout,
receivers.
An injured player.
That doesn't
While
look
the
good.
training staff works on him, we'll step
does not look
aside and be
good.
right back.
Oh, 1 trap it
So they're
is.
operating
Get a
in the red
TD
zone.
here, and I think it's pretty much all over.
They'll try and run
Oh,
it in.
fuck,
The
they read
fullback,
that.
Kuhn. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
God, what do I do here? All right. Keep it on the ground.
The 10th carry for Kamara.
There it is.
And he takes
Kamara runs it in.
into the end zone. Touchdown.
And we are in the lead, ladies and gentlemen,
Great play there.
by a long way.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Broken ribs. Shit, it's gonna be weeks. I mean, I've had fractured ribs, and that took me ages. Shit, I think I just kicked that one out.
To kick it off.
Oh no, look at that.
This will be taken.
He stepped out. What the hell's that? As if he didn't step out there. That is the most perfect punt you could ask for. Look at that.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
I don't know why Anya Madden's in this game, because he should be out.
He's getting.
And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
I think he was going to hook back inside, but it's alright, we got the stop.
Line. A gain of 6 there on first. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Okafor there, just like doing like a mid-air plank.
Third down. The Panthers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Newton. And an alley to run. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to flip one out.
Come on, where's the hit stick? Come on, where's the hit sticks? Someone hit stick. Just anyone.
Gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. But correct me if I'm wrong.
That was my fault. I was trying to deal.
I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even
trying
if
to
you
get the
don't want to
flare on
commit
it.
to full 2-minute offense, you have to
Got there, yes.
the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap.
Should have stayed there. I thought I'd open it up and then come back.
And now it's 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so
they'll
much
get to
the
reset
sideline.
here. That's the first stop they've had on the clock. So.
And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Cam fights.
Oh, he's fumbled it.
Lost the football. It's out.
How do you fumble it and then just immediately recover it? It was like, it's like it didn't. It was like a pass. It wasn't even a fumble.
When the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
I need to see that again.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking
and then
in
it
the
just
other
sort of
direction,
walks into the
downfield,
34's
or
hands.
moved away from him. In this
All
case,
right.
though, a teammate is able to come up
See
with
how
the
it is.
ball.
They'll run again here with Artis Payne.
Don't know why they're running it, but
he's immediately taken down at the line of
hasn't been working all game.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll
It
be
stings.
second
It's a bit
down.
risky here.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
McCaffrey. And here's another tackle made at
so
the
it's gonna be
line. So they're
third
converging well
down.
on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys.
Wow, it's going to be 4th. I think they'll take the field goal here.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
I think we got this one in the bag, lads. See if
So
they
it's
go
Panther
for it.
football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yep, they are going to.
So now off goes Newton,
Unless they pull
and
some
on
massive
comes the
fake
kicker,
out.
Graham Gano. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And Gano's
So they'll get that one.
right through.
Gosh, just think
And
if
a
they'd had
second
that
field
field
goal
goal
here
right,
cuts their
that
deficit
if they
to
hadn't
14-6 now.
had that field goal
So you
blocked in
knew
the first
one way
half,
or another that
they
you
probably
needed
could have
two
gone for it there.
scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish
All
that?
right, onside
You
kick,
can
here we
onside
go.
Kick it, or remember, since you've got all 3 timeouts, you can still kick it deep and try to play defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Wow. Okay, they didn't go for the onside kick. That's a bit interesting. What are you doing?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchdown.
I am so confused. I literally tried to pick it up and he just ran over it.
On offense. And not the start that he expected. You look at the numbers, though. He's got back here to his elite level.
And I get the sense
Shit,
that the
it's clocked
defense
down.
game planned a little bit different than what he expected. You know, he had an idea from watching tape what he should expect. They changed things up on him a little bit and caused that slow start.
That was a hit and a half.
The best ones, they take it as a challenge, and they come fighting back. That's exactly what we saw there.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Alright. I
And
knew
now
we'd
we're
get
going
the
to get a
first here,
timeout
but
defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The Saints on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Breeze to throw. Escaping the pressure. Oh, he tried to.
What the fuck was that?
Loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll take this back
oh
down
my
inside the
god,
20.
what the hell?
And partner, I know
What was
hindsight's
that? I
always
tried to slide
20/20,
and he
but man,
freaking-
just in general, those laterals, they can
I
be
tried to
so
slide
risky, and we see the
and
risk that can be involved right
he
there.
And you just have
lateraled
to
it.
know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of
That's
practices.
fucking weird.
It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that
Oh my
situation.
god, we had this
you
thing
don't
won.
Oh, no, he lost
Oh,
the
fumble!
football.
Oh my god.
And the offense will
was already down
put
anyway.
this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
What are they trying to... I don't know what they're trying to do here.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, okay.
He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
What the fuck was
And
that?
he's going to be brought down just shy of the
God,
5
there are
and
some
the
really
6.
big glitches in this game.
9
I mean,
yards
I've seen
on
a lot of
the play
people
there,
have
and it
been
sets him up first
throwing
and
why
goal.
this game is broken videos all over YouTube when it comes to Madden 18, but oh my god, and they've got the freaking touchdown. Wow. God, what is wrong with this game?
Touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion
believe
away
it.
from tying up this football game.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
Yeah, they would need some big-time help,
False
but you're
start.
right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. So a big play coming for the Panthers.
I can't believe what's happening.
They'll
This
go
is
for
the
2.
stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. Come on, Saints.
He's back to throw.
Stop him.
He's
We've
able
got
to
the
get it
stop.
down
Alright,
to
game 1.
2-yard line. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure
No,
shifts
onside
back
kick.
to the
Oh, shit.
defense.
No, 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 no.
I think it was the
Alright,
right
call
call.
it team,
I think it was the right
I forgot to
call
call it.
try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like
Alright,
what
there
they
we go.
did.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Saints
got it.
hands team able to rein this one in. Well,
All right.
fourth quarter, they felt
That's
like
it,
they
lads.
needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the
So
game.
we'll win by
and
2,
someone
but we
has said here that the
really
data
should have won
says
by
that
like
when a team's
8.
expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. The Saints on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is third down and 12.
What are they lined up like? Like, what is that? Like, is that a glitch or is that genuinely just as screwed up as this game would seem to be? Okay.
Drew Brees with a kneel down, and that ought to do it.
Alright, so there it is, lads. Game 1 today. Let's let this clock run out eventually. But an awesome win. We had 2 great touchdowns. Again, a bit of a crappy first quarter, but we got there in the end. No, sorry, crappy first half, I should say.
All teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to change the quarter time the next game. I feel like the scoring's pretty low, so
next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Panthers,
that's a big game next week, so definitely stay tuned for next week. Falcons versus Saints, 2 top teams in the NFC South in this franchise mode season, so it's going to be a huge game. It's not a must win. This week was definitely a must win, but it's definitely would like to win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
So they actually had more passing yards than us. I'll be interested to see what... Yeah, see, look, DB's percentage was 47%, so that's really bad, but I think that's just that horrible first half we had as an offensive unit. So that's that. Go on to next week and try and get the win against the Falcons. Thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.